Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in 5 minutes. Sort of. Everything you need to know about the story so far. Spoiler alert. The Power Rangers saga begins just over 10,000 years ago. The galaxy was under siege by the evil forces led by Lord Zed and his underling Rita Repulsa. Championing the forces of good was the ancient wizard Zordon of Eltar, who eventually managed to contain Rita and her minions in a space dumpster. Fast forward 10,000 years when 2 unlucky astronauts are investigating a strange artifact that has crashed onto Earth's moon. They manage to pry it open and release Rita, who is still determined to conquer Earth. Fortunately, Zordon is still around, now in the form of a giant floating head thanks to Rita's final spell, and he set up a righteous command center in the desert outside of Angel Grove. He and his anxiety-ridden robot sidekick Alpha 5 recruit a team of teenagers with attitude. Enter Jason, Kimberly, Trini, Billy, and Zach, 5 plucky Angel Grove High School students who just so happen to be well-versed in karate and gymnastics. They're magically teleported to Zordon's HQ, where he tells them they've been selected to become Power Rangers. While hesitant at first, they eventually accept their destiny and learn more about their power coins, power weapons, and most importantly, their Dinozords. They use these mechanical monstrosities in various forms to defeat Rita's monsters, and they fight a lot of monsters, and deal with Bulk and Skull, and get turned into punks, and switch bodies, and fight Frankenstein's monster, just like a totally legitimate Frankenstein. Anyway, it's not long before Rita decides to step up her game, and reveals that she has a Power Ranger of her own, complete with his own awesome Dragon Zord. The evil Green Ranger is none other than brainwashed new kid in town Tommy, and he delivers repeated smackdowns on our colorful heroes. But it isn't long before they convince him he's fighting for the wrong side. Tommy joins the rest of the Power Rangers, but his time with the team is short-lived. Rita uses a powerful magic candle to slowly drain Tommy's powers. In an effort to retain what little power he has left, Tommy hands off the last of his powers to Jason. Rita plans to steal the Rangers' powers for her own use, and kidnaps each of the Power Rangers' parents and demands that they turn over their power coins for their safe return. Fortunately, Zordon devises a plan to temporarily return Tommy's powers, which allows him to thwart Rita's plot and return the power coins to their rightful owners. Things are all juice bars and hip-hop keto for a while on Angel Grove, until Rita's superior, Lord Zed, decides to show up. He isn't pleased with how Rita's bungled Earth's conquest, and re-imprisons her in her space dumpster. Zed's a bad dude. He's got stronger minions, stronger monsters, and his brain is coming out of the top of his head. To defeat such a menacing foe, Zordon gives the Power Rangers awesome new Thunder Zords. Well, most of them are awesome anyway. Lord Zed wants to steal the Power Rangers' power, but he has a superior plan to Rita's. Instead of a candle, Zed uses a crystal. Dubbed the Green Crystal, this terrible rock will steal the power from the Power Rangers' coins and give it to Zed's Dark Rangers, who are just plain awful. Despite his fading powers, Tommy manages to smash the Green Crystal and put the power back in Power Rangers, but it comes at a steep price. Lord Zed succeeds where Rita had failed and destroys Tommy's Green Ranger powers for good. His hiatus from the team is short-lived as he returns as the White Ranger. Now he controls a cool Tiger Zord and is finally the official leader of the team. Trini, Zach, and Jason are chosen as Angel Grove's representatives at the World Peace Conference, which is totally a real thing. They have to leave the Rangers, but fortunately the team have recently befriended Aisha, Adam, and Rocky. It's decided that these 3 will become the Yellow, Black, and Red Rangers, respectively, but there's a complicated ceremony to transfer power between Rangers. They must find the Sword of Light, located on the deserted planet. No, really, that's what it's called. Lord Zed is in hot pursuit with his own Zord, Serpentera. After the clash on deserted planet, the Power Rangers return safely to Earth with the sword, and the power transfer is completed. Meanwhile, back on Earth, we learn that Rita Repulsa has escaped the dumpster. Again. She makes her way back to the Moon Fortress, and uses a love potion to convince Lord Zed to not only join forces, but to also get married in what can only be described as the most evil wedding of all time. The Power Rangers must confront their pasts, somehow manage to get trapped in the Wild West, and team up with this cool dude for a bit before Rita Repulsa's brother, Rita Revolto, comes to town. Rita, and Lord Zed devise a plan to destroy the Power Rangers that actually sort of works. Rito and a few sneaky monsters destroy the Power Rangers' Thunder Zords, which damage their power coins and leave them powerless. Zordon instructs them to consult with Ninjor, the creator of the power coins. Ninjor gives them all new ninja coins, which not only give them new powers, but you guessed it, cool new Zords. Kat Hillard moves to Angel Grove, and despite taking a liking to the team, she falls under Rita's control. Rita uses Kat to steal Kimberly's power coin, and Lord Zed eventually takes the Pink Ranger hostage. He meets with Zordon and demands that the Power Rangers pilot his evil Shogun Zords, or he'll destroy Kimberly. The Rangers reluctantly pilot the Zords until Billy finds a way to override their controls, and the Rangers receive yet another Zord upgrade. Tommy defeats Lord Zed in the Dark Dimension, and Kat eventually takes up the mantle of the Pink Ranger. Rita's family reunion continues when her father, Master Vile, arrives. Vile uses the Orb of Doom and reverses time, turning the Rangers into children, which kicks off the events of Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. And then stuff gets really crazy. Zordon summons Alien Rangers from Aquitar to stand in for the powerless Kid Rangers. It's ultimately decided that the only power strong enough to replace the power coins comes from the Zeo crystal, but the crystal has been split into 5 pieces and strewn across time and space in an effort to keep it out of the hands of Master Vile. The power, kids, travel across time to track down the crystal shards, reassemble the Zeo crystal, and return to their normal selves just before their command center is destroyed by Rita and Goldar. The Power Rangers are now powered by the Zeo crystal, which effectively ends the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers saga. But don't worry, there's still Power Rangers Zeo, and Power Rangers Turbo, and Power Rangers in Space, and Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, and Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, and Power Rangers Time.